Hi, this is Joyce, and I have to say that I think I owe everyone an apology, and myself most of all. I haven't been true to what my mission really was. Many years ago, prior probably to 2013, I met up with a man when I was working for Equity Residential. And he said, "You're not going to believe it, but somebody is going to champion the American people, and they're going to do it for free." I had no idea when I was speaking with Bill and I was bidding jobs with him ever since his days at Archstone Smith that I would wind up being that person, advocating for the American people, no matter who the party, no matter what the cause. And what I've done is I've fallen prey, probably, to the cancer culture wars, all the pandemic, everything that has plagued us, the loneliness, the discipline that you need to survive this pandemic. And I must say that I haven't been honest in a long time. My archives are honest. My original platform for a third party, that's honest. I look at that again and I still think my plans are relevant. I don't know if it's too late or not to declare that I am absolutely willing and able to run for the presidency, just like I had been promised by so many and then abandoned. Or at least I thought I was abandoned. And so I gave in to public pressure and felt I had to please others and not please myself. In doing so, I think we all suffered. I've talked about what I don't like a lot. I've been sad about what's happening to our country. Instead of being hopeful, like I've always been, that somehow we would be able to overcome all our differences and survive this pandemic. The technology's at hand. All we have to do is embrace it. We can't all be doing what we want to do when the science clearly tells us that if you don't want to become sick, we must test, test, test. It's just like real estate. What do they always say? It's location, location, location. It's the same for the pandemic. We got a test. And it looks like Israel's coming out with a breathalyzer test. It's waiting for FDA approval here. It's already going to 3 other countries. And yes, it was developed in collaboration with the Chinese. But so what? We don't need real wars to fight anymore. What we need is understanding of all of our cultures, every one of them. Because we've got to live in a world where what we do here affects everyone, no matter whether we think it or not. When we cut down all our trees, it's just like the Amazon. We're adding pollution to the atmosphere. When we don't care about conservation, we get forest fires, and we know it. When we let toxins into the air, we can't drink our water in many places in the country. So it's common sense what we have to do. I am that populist that Trump thought he was and sold to all of you. When I make promises, I don't break them. When I talk about issues, I do it from a foundation of facts. That's the only way. And can I be flexible? Absolutely. Because I don't want more people out of work. I want to see people working and respected and not stagnating and have good wages and influence in their corporations. I really do believe in the ESGs, which stand for reverence for the environment, stakeholders' involvement in their companies, and socially aware of the communities that our corporations are impacting. It's important. I would offer choices to those who want to extract more minerals or oil from the ground. It's change, lose a little subsidy, and gain something else by being creative and adaptive. The fossil fuel industry knows they have a limited horizon. Why try to stretch it when you can think and you can be innovative? And I guess that's how I feel about all of us. I prefer a utopia for realists. I can't solve everyone's problems, and I really am a problem solver. I love outcomes. I'm on a journey. I know I'm on a journey. I know that there is a reason that I feel the way I do. And I also know that I am smart enough to work with many people because I'm still friends with all sides of the political spectrum. So if you're not throwing away your vote and you can write me in, or I am on a ballot, well, I think about the big picture and the little picture day and night. I read an awful lot. I keep up on the science. One of the things I'm not for is isolation. That doesn't mean that I would stifle business in our country. No way. We all need to be self-reliant in our own countries. And then we all need to be global when we're tackling future pandemics, and this one. Nobody has a monopoly on ideas. I learned many years ago about parallel inventions and parallel societies. All you have to do is look at the ancient Mayan stelae or the Oaxacan stelae, and you can see what happened in Egypt at similar times. I believe in being a steward for our land, for making it available to everyone, not for exploitation and not for excavation, because that we know will bring on more pollution. But I am for coming together and overcoming our difficulties and listening. I wanted to go on a listening campaign throughout the country in the Obama years. I wrote to him twice and got form letters back saying, please, somebody give me the opportunity to go out there and talk to people. And I guess if you vote for me and if you care, I'd come to your state. I'd find out what it is you're really interested in. I'm not for big lobbies. I'm not for lobbying at all, really, because I believe in people. People are the engine of change. Ford Motor Company was smart enough to realize that. So was Pfizer, and so was Bankers Trust, all major corporations that I worked for after I left science. So I felt I didn't want to come out this week with another tearjerker of a program. I didn't want to rail against anybody. I just wanted to say who I am, what I stand for, and how did I get here? Because there were a lot of people who said, we the people need an advocate. And I became that advocate. Unpaid, not always listened to, but I kept going. And that's why I'm here again today. If what I say resonates with you, I've got many plans just like everyone else, but it's going to be what happens on the ground that determines where we are and how we get to the next best place. So let me say thank you for listening. I'll see you next week, there's no question. And I'm not interested in what anyone else has to say on the political scene. I'm just interested in what I can do to help us and you. And I am pretty consistent. When I give my word in business, everyone knows I stick to it no matter what. It's more important to me to have been known for my word than to have made a huge profit. Though I can't say I lived badly all my life. I haven't. But there have been many years when the only luck I had was bad luck. But like the phoenix that I was named by my nephews, I am like the phoenix. You can push me down for just so long, and I can push myself down for just so long, and then I rise. And in rising, I think I can help you too. So God bless you. This is on the eve of my holiday, and when you see it, this video, it'll be on Tuesday after Yom Kippur. But even though it's said that on Rosh Hashanah you review your life and where you think you're going and where you've been, and on Yom Kippur it's sealed. Your life is never sealed. It's never too late to do what's right. I am the heart and pulse of we the people. God bless you, and thanks for listening again.